Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Lorraine, and thank the team at Catalyst for naming Bank of America the 2019 Catalyst Award winner. Thank you, Michael, for recognizing us. It is an honor to represent the 200,000 teammates at Bank of America to receive this award that some of you saw in the video. This wouldn't happen without some of my senior teammates helping lead the way. Cynthia Bowman, who's on the stage here. Cynthia? Sherry Bronstein, who's on school vacation with her children this week, you saw in the video. And then Christine Katzeff, who also is on the stage here somewhere, our chief auditor, who we also saw in the video. Christine. It takes a village, and it takes an entire leadership team. It takes 200,000 teammates to have the success that we've had. But I want to back up and say something that I said in the video. We drive a company that comes to work every day to live our purpose, to help make people's financial lives better. We do that by asking a question. What would you like the power to do? Now, if you visualize one of our teammates answering a question, and it's in fact the way we define inclusion, they would answer, I'd like the power to come to work at Bank of America, the power to be myself, the power to bring that inside the door in the morning, and the power to achieve all I can. If you asked a woman outside our company, they would say, I'd like the power to recognize my potential in my society, in my community, without regard to gender. So quickly, first for my teammates, how do we help our teammates do that? How do we fill the answer to that teammate that says, I want to be themselves at work? Well, first of all, you have to have good representation. As you saw in the video, we have 50% of our global workforce is female, 44% of the senior leadership is female. Then we have to have tremendous pay and benefits, including 16 weeks of parental leave, including, as this guy said earlier, that about 40% of the people who take family leave in our company are men. And that helps in the family situation. You have to have great child care, great parent care, and much, much more. And we have to have equal opportunity that's evident to people to achieve leadership. That opportunity comes from having a diverse board with 30% plus females. It comes with having my direct management team have 45% female. It comes from having senior leadership of 45% up from 33% across the last 3 or 4 years. Overall, in our firm, half the people are managed by women in the company. Our diversity inclusion index, which we've measured for 30 years, continues to rise and is an all-time high. But interesting, in the last couple of years, we changed, something that's never been true. The women in our company are satisfied at a higher rate than the men, by 83 to 81%. So you have to have representation, you have to have policies and capabilities that have the teammates be recognized as the best place to work. And then you also have to have communities to support our teammates. You saw that with our Lead for Women, which has 30,000 members. We have a senior women's conference that goes on every year with several hundred women from around the world. We have the courageous conversations where people get to talk about things that are important to them. And that's that community that people need to support them for who they are at work. And then one of the things our teammates that have this wonderful Bank of America is a desire to help others, to mentor, to give back, to shape the communities, to help make communities happen. And this is where we cross over from the internal answer, what would you like the power to do, to the external answer, what would you like the power to do? So when our client or customer member society answered, I'd like the power to be successful without regard to my gender and do everything I think I can do, form a company, be an executive, whatever. We have to invest to help those women achieve that. First, we invest in how we use our money, our spending. Our supplier diversity efforts are $2.5 billion annually for women and minority-owned business. The second is how we educate. Our Global Ambassador Program, run with Vital Voices, that educates women around the world as to what it's like to be an executive, what it's like to be a leader in countries all over the world, including one I attended a few years ago in Haiti, which is a special moment for me. The work we do with Sherry Blair for the Foundation and Mentoring of Women. Then the third question is, how do we support them in their business? In Bank of America's small business lending practice, 40% of the customers are women-owned businesses. That is true today. and it's a lot of customers. To go to more specialized work with our work with the Tory Burch Foundation, we've just announced the other day we went from $50 to $100 million of support that supported 2,500 entrepreneurs already. We work in human trafficking to help counteract that. We work with water.org to help women get access to water so they don't spend 2 to 3 hours a day in somebody's community getting. And so we work in those many other ways, but those are a few ways to demonstrate for the community what would a woman like the power to do. She'd like the power to grow a business, to be successful, to take care of her kids, etc. And that's what we try to provide. So 200,000 talented teammates that I receive this award completely on their behalf. They do all the work, and I just marvel at it. I want to thank you for the recognition on behalf of all those teammates, and I want to leave you with a thought. Members of the Catalyst community tonight, what would you like the power to do? Tell us, and at Bank of America, we'll try to make it happen. Thank you.